And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mauricio Pulver!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, it has been a rapid rise to UFC prominence for the Liverpudlian Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Standing room only, capacity crowds when he fights. And as far as this matchup is concerned, a lot of people feel like he might be up against it. Pimblett does not want to hear that noise. He said if the fight goes to the ground, I am a much more willing and able grappler than any of you realize. And of course, if the fight's on the feet, I got the power and the speed advantage to put this guy away. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Oh, timely hook. Big knee lands there. Good front kick by him there. Perhaps just to manage distance, right? Not necessarily trying to kick the guy sternly through his back, but certainly a trend-setting strike there.
Distance is the trigger word, right, John? He has to be at range. So this front kick allows for him to stay safe and be able to recognize those takedown attempts that are going to be coming at him. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Pimblett's punch to the body rejected there by the defense. Nice job by the opponent.
Nice punch there.
Just over 2 minutes now to go.
Big shot to the body.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, whatever works. Now he switches his stance again. Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Nice straight right lands.
Beautiful block. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Oh, big knee. Oh, another huge knee. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
What a start. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Pimblett.
He did a great job setting up that high kick.
Just missed on the front kick there. Whiffs on the straight right hand.
They're so...
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that,
blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Strong outside leg kick. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and he's starting to show itself.
Pimblett's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Not much behind the takedown offering there. 1 minute. Gets to the single collar tie now. All right, so there's a swing and a miss from him. That's a solid hook right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Big uppercut. Nice leg kick. And mercifully, there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest in that round. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as
Big strike lands.
big strike lands, now he needs to try to chase down that finish.
Back to the feet. Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Pimblett's limping heavily now. May want to raise a knee and try to check one of those kicks. I'm just not sure that his leg is going to hold up much longer as this fight continues.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Trying the flying knee there. And now some separation. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free when you relax on it.
Just misses with the jab there. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
He looked for that knee.
Oh, got that head kick home. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
All right, so that calf really starting to show signs of bruising.
He's got to address it now. He's got to start to check these kicks.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Nice high guard. Shows great defense here.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs. More often than not, short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held up. Oh, nice job by the BJJ player to land his first takedown attempt. If you're the kickboxer, like, you gotta stuff the first shot, man. Allen's going for a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
3 minutes in our opening round.
Create a scramble, let's go!
Oh, he's got his back. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Take his back, back. No, get the
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Whiffs on the right hand.
winning the round.
Under a minute now to go in round one. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Brendan Allen is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. Round two is next. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Nice side kick. Oh, is he putting it all together tonight? Another huge kick lands. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Adesanya.
Takedown defense holds up. And he's back up. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again or something.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
And there it is. The takedowns have come in bunches. Again going for the shot. Oh, crippling knee to the body. We passed the midpoint here of the fight.
He lands a solid punch there.
All right, so a high-amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can... Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Immediately gets the underhook. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Another big takedown.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of...
Oh, looking for the ghillie lock now, might have the guillotine.
Oh, it's getting deep.
It's getting very tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out, Brandon Allen.
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most.
All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
32-1 as an amateur boxer. He's had 9 wins by knockout now as a mixed martial artist. 7 of those have come in the opening round. So you can't sleep on no love in the early going. Cody Garbrandt, he'll sustain a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, but he's a very fast starter. Opponent better watch out for that right hand from Cody here early. Oh, and he caught the kick.
The fighters separate.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Right, early action here, and Cody Garbrandt's speed just jumps out of the arena every time he competes.
I mean, right away. It's very apparent from the moment the fight starts that his hand speed is going to be something that you have to deal with, and is going to be a problem. And right away, you see Cody Garbrandt using that hand speed to dictate the fight.
And doing work with the jab. Garbrandt's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Short uppercut here in the clinch by a defensive Almeida. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Goes to the switch kick and lands. You got that weapon in your arsenal.
It is a great strike, and I've done it a number of times. I actually threw it in both fights against Stipe Miocic. He has to evade and stay at space. Oh, nice body shot.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
Back in the clinch, look for a takedown. He's very good at changing levels when he can get to this clinch position and get in close.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Garbrandt's eye is small shot. Oh, there it is. Maybe the seminal blow, DC.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this.
Oh! Another one! He's got to start going down.
Oh! Huge right hand! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, nice knee, nice knee.
Big moments on both sides in round 1. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Beautiful job landing that head kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Blocks the strike and then counters with a beautifully placed pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Big right hand.
Oh, you see his high-level footwork.
That one was going to end the fight.
Oh, Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 2. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
Oh, made it.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike, but to be whiffing like this, it only exhausts you, because every moment he's trying to throw to knock his opponent out, you're just catching air. It doesn't feel good. It's also embarrassing.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. Oh, saved by the bell. That's the end of the round, and thankfully for him, it came at the right time. He got knocked down just... So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that fight. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Pulver over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Oh, big shots raining down. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut, but it's nothing.
Garbrandt's landed another strike there right on the swollen eye of the opponent, and that's a smart job by him to target that area that is already compromised. Back to the feet now. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge strike, and now he's going to flap the gums a little bit.
Flapping the gums, dancing.
Continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cody No Love Garbrandt.
All right, so congratulations to Cody No Love Garbrandt, the former UFC bantamweight champion. I thought put it all together beautifully here tonight. He was favored to win this fight, but he certainly came through with a performance befitting a champion, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him bolt for that post-fight press conference and immediately call for a title shot as he looks to become a 2-time UFC bantamweight champion. our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian the Butcher Baton.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Ready to go round 1. The natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, with his patented mean mug for the camera, perennially one of the best lightweights in the world, as diverse a striker as there is at 170 pounds. A lot of different limbs, elbows, knees, going to be headed his opponent's direction here tonight. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there, really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Nice job by the defensive fighter. Back and forth we go. Condit gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon. Tonight. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He lands a big knee to the body. Big shot to the head.
Oh, and he found the target again.
Those are big strikes.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Oh, is that a big knee to the body? We'll see if he can follow up. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick.
Let's go. Get out of there. Separate.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Well, looks like Condit's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, trying to... Here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. He's gonna tag off on here.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
That horn sound means we have reached the end of round 1.
Nice work. Just like that. He can't mess with your striking. Just stay.
All right, what a round it was. A lot of high-level knee striking there. Take us through the replays, if you would.
Just finding his spots, taking advantage of every opportunity presented to him, not really having an idea of what he wants to do, just kind of flowing. And what showed itself was those knees, so he took them every time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. He's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, it's getting deep. He's working very hard to try to get the sub. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Oh, man, that left side is getting huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, massive. We might get a stoppage here soon. Back to his feet. All right, so an opportunity. How about these two going at it?
Fight back.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Final seconds here. Takes his back now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Condit. Oh, useful trip to get the takedown here in the clinch. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, beautiful work with the knee. All right, right, single collar tie now.
Oh, nice elbow.
All right, looks as though that strike may be open. Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here, the punch is good. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Less than 2 minutes with which to work here. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Straight right hand now, just misses. Well, he is completely gassed at this stage of the fight. I'm not sure if he's lost his will to continue, but... Oh, big right!
Now he's back up.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
You need to fight back.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Condit's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, nice ankle pick there. His wrestling chops on full display tonight.
Full display, and it also shows you, John, that he's willing to do it in any way, shape, or form to get to the finish line and get his hand raised.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit!
The natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, adding to his legend here tonight. This is a fighter as beloved by his fellow fighters as anyone on this UFC roster, and you certainly saw why here tonight. His heart, toughness, skills, all on full display yet again. Congratulations to Carlos Condit. Tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, Johnny Walker looking to get going here early in this round. Not unlike the way he did early in his UFC career. As many of you know, his UFC tenure began with 3 consecutive first-round knockouts. All of them resulted in a performance bonus. And he's going bonus chasing here tonight, folks. He believes he has a decided striking advantage in this matchup.
Oh, nice combination.
Bleeds as the kickboxer lands a body kick early here in the fight against the boxer.
I mean, this is the range that he needs to fight at. He doesn't want to be close where he's throwing hooks to the body and punches. Use those legs, dig that shit into the body, and try to slow down your opponent. Oh, nice.
Big right hand there. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series. Oh, big knee! All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite. Oh!
Lands a big elbow there. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door.
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Game of inches right there, boys. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
90 seconds to go in round 1. Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there.
Oh, he's wobbling down.
Under a minute to go. And he will let his opponent stand up here. Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Look at it hurt. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight. And the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Johnny Walker!
Well, can you imagine what the celebration... And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here he is, the former UFC super fight champion and likely future Hall of Famer, Dan Severn. His resume reads like a who's who of future mixed martial arts legends. And in terms of the fighter we will see here tonight, everyone in his camp is saying this is going to be a much improved version who would have destroyed the last guy you saw his last time out. Let's see if Dan Severn can put those words into action here tonight. Couple big elbows now. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, it's hard to win a fight working off of your back, but that elbow is useful. Severn gets touched, and once again, it's that elbow. That has been there all night. Defense has got to be better.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hip, keeping them.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now. They're popping forward. They're excited. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice jab there.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Nice.
Guillotine jump. That submission.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, opens the guard, now stacked guard. Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
That was a solid punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lands the kick to the body there. Nice defense there. Huge block.
Big takedown.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice, now trying to trap an arm.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not on the ground. Back in the ring, these two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, stack guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
There's 1 minute left. 60 seconds. Anybody can do that.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke.
And there's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
Your winner by submission.
What a fight. What a fight.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Russia!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
No surprise what Son will be trying to do stylistically in this matchup here tonight. He would appear to have the wrestling advantage. The question is, how soon, though, will he be able to execute his takedown game tonight? Sonnen's knee attempt here looked like a good one, but it gets blocked. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Sonnen gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Nice jab.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, he slammed. His opponent to the canvas. I think the octagon's shaking, DC.
The octagon was shaking. Somebody secure the doors because they are going to blow the roof off of this place.
Chael's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Still trying to get the submission here. Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. Making all these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Lands with the ground and pound here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Ground and pound, big weapon for him here tonight. There's the elbow from the top by Chael. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Curtis has got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by the king of combat, Chris Curtis. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Great entry and timing on that takedown. He beat his opponent from the start. Look for him now to secure the position and then advance to what's next.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, huge elbow!
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Multitude of elbows now. Good work from the top here. Big, big shots landed by him now.
And another strike from the top lands for him. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Sonnen.
Now he's going full mount.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. And the horn sounds on round two.
slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into a slugfest.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Nice uppercut inside. Sonnen going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there.
Great block there.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Watch yourself. Now you gotta get back up. Scramble and get back up. Scramble.
All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC. So for the top fighter, this is not... Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Changing the position. In the half guard.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He's going to work hard to get this finish.
Control. Don't let him control you. You control him.
Oh, he's out. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Sonnen.
Oh, for Johnny Boogie.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. Oh, he got that bow to the target very quickly.
Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, that gilly is tight. Holding the position, still working for a submission.
Oh, right into mount.
Curtis is in half guard now.
All night long, dude. All night long. All you, brother.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Sonnen!
So Chael Sonnen gets the job done yet again here tonight. You know this is a fighter who has visions of a UFC middleweight championship, and this result and performance here tonight is a huge step in that direction.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, here is Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick. So good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. There's that kick. That's a big hook. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Throws the teeth. Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Lee.
He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Left.
He's hooking bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, my goodness.
Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Oh, big elbow.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Back to the jab now, no good. Leg kick. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Lee. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, he lands a hook. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So, all right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back-and-forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Connected with a solid strike there. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight.
Nice punch to the head. I don't know how many times you can hit in the head and stay in this fight.
Another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you got to defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these. If I was
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Oh, and that kick is blocked. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out.
Big ground and pound.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking play.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he loves that elbow. Nice combination of elbows there. Side control now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Nicely done. Attempting a choke now. That Darce is tight.
Stop. Great job. You're taking deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Pretty good execution for him there on the sidekick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC top.
Oh, this is big. That's big.
Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Oh, big left hook there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all the stress.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, nice straight punch there by Lee.
Now he switches stances.
Oh, he lands another. That's a central blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Wow! Oh, he's in trouble. That's it. Oh! Woo! No judges needed this time around. So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, James Little Evil Pulver.
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing.